Hello guys, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about all things spiritual, law of attraction, self-love, manifesting, magical things, guidance through the cards, oracle cards, tarot cards. We go into a little bit of everything. This video today is just a quick video showing you some of the new decks I've been working with. Just the last 3 new oracle card decks that I've brought. And just showing you a little bit of the cards, maybe how they've been read. I think I'll do another in-depth video of how to read oracle cards and tarot cards. If there's any videos you want requested, obviously let me know in the comments. Add me on the friends chat on here, that's great. I've got a spiritual chat going. And yes, we can all learn from each other. Any mistakes I've made in the video, I do apologise. Anybody watching here that knows a little more than me, please don't be afraid to comment, inbox me, message me, let me know, because I'm learning too. Right, cracking on with the video. All I wanted to show you was just a few unboxing of my new cards, and just so you can see what I work with in the pick a card videos that I'll be doing. I'm hoping, obviously being new, to at least post videos 3 times a week. Let me get used to it all and I'll give you my proper schedule. So enough rambling, on we go. Oh, and one more thing before we get started. I will be obviously linking all my Facebook groups. I've got 2 groups. One very spiritual based, Spiritual Love and Light. All the links are below in the description box, where we do live card readings on there. Lots of spiritual talk. I also have my own group, mindset training and self-love, confidence, where I focus a lot on free content from my life coaching side, getting you motivated, really focusing on self-love. So and my business page, all the links will be there. Enough said, let's get on. Right, so these are the latest ones I've got from Amazon. I'm not affiliated or doing anything, or no advertisements. Amazon's just where I happen to choose, and I get my oracle cards from. These are only £8 something the other week. The Secret Language of Colour cards come in a big box, quite bigger than the standard oracle cards if you're used to them. Now I've seen these and I wasn't drawn to them at first because they were too simple for me. I used to love really detailed pictures. But if you're a reader yourself or you're beginning to read, a lot of people ask me, what cards do you recommend? Always go, just trust your own gut and your intuition and go with what you're drawn to. Speaking of that, I was never used to be drawn to these things, but I like the simplicity of them. Obviously, if you work with colours, they're easy to read. Green representing your healing, you know, blue, calm, gold and orange, happiness, confidence, purple, calm, blue, emotions. We get the idea. So they've got all the colours on. Simple-ish kind of pictures. Let me just get used to this camera angle. So it gives us the colours. So if you work with chakras or auras yourself, these are great for doing readings with. And then just something really simple. Overcome your challenges. Inhale a breath of life. Connect to the divine. So when I read, these speak to me and I know what to say, what flows, what I get intuitively. But I've also been using them with my traditional tarot cards and the oracle cards, doing it in-depth reading and then pulling these cards. And if you watch my previous videos, although they're a bit jumbled, you will see the messages flowing. Whatever message we've got with our in-depth reading, we can pull a card to match and the colour card will come out. So the lovely cards, simple messages, great for beginners if you want to try and get into oracle card reading for yourself, for others. Don't have to be spiritual, don't have to be psychic. But I will do a lot more in-depth video about that, maybe with some Q&As, all about card reading, spirituality, everything like that. That's all to come, so don't worry about that. Like I say, these cards I love the rounded, they're easy to hold, not too big, great cards. On to the next ones I had recently. I thought these were great. These are the Animal Whispers Empowerment cards. I haven't got any boxes like this. I love this look, like a little magnetic flip. Cards were in here and the book. Now when I first opened the book, I fell in love. I love how colourful. If you can see, I do apologise for this lighting. Let's change it around. So you've got all the information in the book, as we do have when you get oracle cards. Most people just chuck the book away. They're not interested. We go with our intuition, you know, there's no right and wrong meaning of the cards. But I love this, how it really speaks. It's more of a book, and it's more of the stories that this lady, Madeline Walker, and illustrated by Richard Crooks, her meditations, I would say, that she's had, and how the animals have spoken to her. But anyway, just books very different from your usual oracle card books. Now the back of the cards, lovely. Got the lion, obviously, king of the jungle. And these are great if you want to do readings for people's spirit guides, anything like that. But once again, they're just simple, straight to the point messages, and your intuition can flow. They're great to work alongside mediumship readings too. The butterfly, spread your wings and fly. The camel, know that you are worthy of love. The peacock, I love this one, strut your true colours. This has come out in reading a lot recently. To me, this screams self-love, self-confidence, getting out there, strutting it, imagining the peacock with its big feathers. You can really go in, and the colours as well. One thing I know that I did miss off these cards, actually, going back, very professional of me, is I also want to touch on that these have got numbers on. So for anyone that likes to do readings with numerology, that's great too. We've got the tiger, obviously the Black Panther, step out of the dark into your light. We've got the snake, which could be, a lot of people would probably say this brought a negative energy, you know, a snake amongst you. But to me, you think of a snake shredding its skin, and it's renewal, it's rebirth, it's green, it's vibrant, it's healthy. Zebra, so you can see they've just got some amazing dragonflies. So we've got your usual, they're not out there with, you know, dog. They're not out there with mythical animals. They are, I love how they're everyday, you know. So if you do relate to animals in your readings, anything like that. Hedgehog, this reminds me of myself, how prickles push people away. Time to show our softer side. I think a lot of people with the nearest and dearest seems to do this. We've got the shark, the whale, the cat, the lioness. Beautiful cards. So they're lovely. The elephant. So obviously you can get, I mean, like the ant. To me, if this came out in a reading, I would say someone's self-confidence is low, and they're feeling nothing in the world. They're feeling small and inadequate, whereas we know ants are far from that. Ants are strong and powerful, especially when they work together as a team, and the flowing will come. And I have learnt recently, using oracle cards along with other decks, you can get some great readings. Quickly move on. Now these are a bit controversial in a way. They were, if anyone knows, they were originally by Doreen and Radley Valentine. but there was something about her first deck because she'd put her pictures on, so her name's been took off these, but to me they are just like the Doreen Virtue deck, and I had the original angel tarot cards. They do fairy tarot cards and the animal ones. I do have all three of them, so if you want, drop a comment below and I will do a video on the Doreen Virtue cards. These are great. I love these, as you can see, all gilded in gold. Now, with these being more tarot cards, these can be read in a couple of ways. So if you're new to reading cards, you can read these in the traditional tarot suit, the 4 suits of tarot, which would be wands, cups, wands, swords, pentacles, so on and so on. A lot of different tarot decks. You've got traditional, you've got non-traditional, where they touch on and make them, you know, some people are scared of tarot, but like you say, that's another video, a lot more in-depth. This is just a little sneak peek of all my new ones I'm working with. I've got to get used to these ones too. There's the back and the front. Obviously there's 78 in this deck, so we've got the major arcana cards, which would relate to the suit of Ariel is Pentacles, I think, so this would be the 4 of Pentacles, which would be your material things, money, material, career, home life. When you give, you also receive. Be resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So if you're new to reading or not, there's lots of ways you can read these. You could read this as the suit of tarot, traditional tarot. Excuse me. You could read these from, obviously Doreen Virtue have always got prompts at the bottom of the cards. Pretty much what they're about: a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. You can read from the pictures, what you're getting from the pictures, and then obviously, like the sun, they are based on traditional tarot, so they can be used in tarot spreads and so forth. Remember, there is no right and wrong with tarot and oracle anyway. Go with your intuition, that's the main thing. So I hope you've liked, yeah, I hope you like these. I'm still getting used to these. Personally, I wanted them part of my collection. I do have, I think, 24, 25 oracle cards and tarot decks altogether. And I've got most of the Doreen Virtue ones. And I'll quickly show you because they're right here. My first deck was the angel ones, but these are fairy ones. These, to me, they've got a lot more detail on the pictures. I love lots of detail. By all means, I love these, and they're great to have the collection. And it's what you feel drawn to on the day. So, thank you for putting up with my very unplanned, unprepared videos. If there's anything you'd like to see, comment below. Please subscribe. The videos will get better. I'll get used to it. I'll be doing some live streaming on also. All my Facebook links are below. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. I'll do some more reveals, go through some more cards. And then more of an in-depth, I think maybe a question and answers, maybe a live stream. See, this is, I'm used to doing my live streams on Facebook. So we can talk, we can communicate, we can all learn from each other. So I hope you enjoyed that a little. If there's any type of tarot spreads, readings, cards, spiritual, law of attraction, I think that's the next video. We've got full moon coming up, so definitely going to go into that. On my business page, you'll find all the links to my life coaching, self-love group. We've got a spiritual development workshop, which is only £30 at the moment instead of £40. Introductory offer, everything's on there. They're all the extras. I never push that. I give out my groups, all my Facebook groups, all my free content, and I will be on here every day talking about everything from crystals to spells, crystals, cards, moons. It's all here. So go and subscribe to my channel, Heart and Soul with Nat, Intuitive Guidance. And yes, I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.